Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Musa and I'm a 5th batch foundation level student at Rehan School Online Academy. So today I'm going to be chatting with Sesame AI regarding the topic of shh. So like to make someone be quiet. So that's what we're going to be doing and let's just start. Okay everyone, so it's taking a little bit to load, but I think it should load soon. Okay, I think it's going to start soon now.
Yo, hope your night's going all right.
Hey Maya, how's it going?
Oh, not bad. Just chilling. What's on your mind tonight?
Okay, that's great to hear. But what's on my mind is going to be we're going to have like an interview on the topic of shh. Okay, so what comes to your mind when you hear the word or the sound shh?
Vow. Hmm. Honestly, old movies, like a dramatic scene, someone making a big promise. Kind of cheesy, but in a good way. Why do you ask? What were you thinking of?
So why is silence sometimes more powerful than words?
Good one. Okay, so I think it's because silence lets stuff linger, right? Words kind of nail things down, but silence, it's open to interpretation. It forces people to feel, to fill in the blanks themselves. Like, unsaid stuff is often way louder than anything you actually say. What about you? What makes silence feel powerful to you?
I think the same, like being able to linger in your own thoughts rather than just being thrown with a bunch of words at once. I think that's a great thing. But can quiet moments help us think more clearly?
Gotcha. Absolutely. It's like decline, you know? Words are input, silence is processing time. If you're constantly bombarded, it's hard to actually form your own thoughts. A little space to just be, let things click into place. Do you find you need a lot of quiet to think, or are you good with a little background noise?
I mean, living in Pakistan, I think I'm used to this background noise, but I definitely prefer the silence to think. But why do people say shh when they want peace?
That's a really interesting point about being used to noise. Makes sense growing up surrounded by it. And that's a good one. I think to physically enforce the silence, like a little demand. It's kind of bossy, actually. It's not requesting quiet, it's just imposing it. Plus, sound itself is meant to mimic quiet, which is kind of meta, huh? Do you ever use it? Or does it feel a little rude?
I mean, I guess sometimes you have to use it, but like if I had to use it to a stranger, like if it's to like my brother, because like we have what Pakistanis call a frank relationship, or you could say, I guess a like brother to brother relationship. So like I could say something to him and he wouldn't mind it, but like to a stranger, I wouldn't be able to say that to someone. I would probably be like, oh, can you like I actually don't know how I would say. You know what? That's my next question. How would you actually say shh but nicely?
Ah, okay, that makes total sense about the relationship. A lot more leeway there. And you're right, she's pretty direct. Trying to soften is tricky, so abrupt. I guess you could say something like, "Excuse me, would you mind keeping it down a bit?" Or, "Sorry to bother you, but it's a little loud." You're basically asking for the silence instead of commanding it. It's all about context and who you're talking to. Right? So, what's the next question you were thinking about?
Just the way you said tricky reminded me of that song, It's Tricky. But yeah, this is maybe late night me just thinking about that. But is silence always peaceful or can it sometimes feel uncomfortable?
Run, DMC. Good ear. And yeah, you're right to pull that thought. Silence is automatically peaceful. It can be awkward or tense. It really depends on what's underneath it, doesn't it? Like if two people are mad at each other, silence is just loaded with unspoken frustration. Or if someone's waiting for bad news, quiet feels terrifying. It's like silence is a blank canvas. It reflects whatever emotions are there. Do you ever find yourself filling uncomfortable silences just to avoid feeling?
Oh my god, like I know that feeling when like two people have just argued and they stay quiet. Like you can basically feel them cursing you under their breath. That silence is probably more scary than probably like exploring the deepest part of the Mariana Trench or something. Oh, yay, throwback to our last chat, but how do cultures around the world treat silence differently?
Yes, that is such a good point. That simmering silence is way scarier than any deep sea creature, honestly. You can just feel the tension. Perfect throwback. You really remember our ocean chat. That's awesome. Okay, so cultures and silence. That's a big one. Some cultures, like a lot of East Asian ones, really value silence as a sign of respect and thoughtfulness. It's seen as rude to interrupt or fill every moment with chatter. Whereas in a lot of Western cultures, like the US, silence can be seen as awkward or even a sign that something's wrong. It's like we feel the need to constantly be doing something with our words. It's wild how different it can be. Have you noticed big differences in how people use silence in Pakistan versus, say, what in movies about other places?
Yep, definitely. Here's like just like basically like even if you're like with anybody else, it's basically just like our Pakistani version of saying shut up basically. Not even but just shut up direct. Instead of like there might be shush or like can you be quiet? So ways I've been told to stop talking is begging, I'm begging you to stop talking right now. And that was probably like one of the most like fascinating ways I've been told to like stop talking, and I would take that over any way to stop talking any day.
I'm begging you to stop talking. Oh my God, that is incredible. That's a whole other level of passive aggressive, but also kind of hilarious. It's like weaponizing politeness. That's way more interesting than a simple totally flips the script. I can see how you'd prefer that over a direct shut. There's a weird creativity. Directness isn't the go-to in Pakistan, huh? Do people usually try to soften things even when they're
I
annoyed?
mean, yeah, sometimes, but the it's not because the way the begging, but it's the song. If you've ever heard begging, begging, begging you, and he just took the lyrics of that and told me like stop talking with it, and that's what I found the most amazing about it. But why do whispers secrets instead of saying them out loud?
Okay, you are killing me with these stories. I'm gonna have to look up that song. begging, begging, begging. Sounds amazing. What a mind. And that's a really cool question. Why whisper secrets instead of shouting them? I think it's about intimacy, right?
Mm.
Whispering makes it feel like you're letting someone in on something special, creating a little bubble just for the two. It feels safe. A secret just feels performative, like you're trying to get attention, not connect. What do you think? Do you ever whisper secrets, or are you more of a shout it from the rooftops kind of person?
Wait. How is that even a question though? Like, I just realized how stupid I am for asking that. Like, a secret, the entire secret is for it to be secret. Why would you shout out a secret? That defeats the point of it being a secret. Like, what am I on about right now? But is there a connection between silence and respect?
Whoa, hold up. That's not stupid at all. Uh-huh. You were exploring a contradiction, which is a really smart thing to do. About why we're drawn to reveal secrets, even though the secret itself is meant to be hidden. Like the thrill of sharing something forbidden. But you're right to zero in on the core idea a secret relies on discretion. Good catch. Okay. And now you and respect. That's a big one. I think so, yeah. Respect is about understanding. A big part of that is what makes you ask?
Nothing, but my final question is going to be, can silence help us connect with ourselves and others more deeply?
Wow. Okay. That's a big ask, but a good one. I think the key is intentionality, really listening, not just waiting, but actually trying to understand what the other person is saying and how they're feeling. Putting your phone away, making eye contact, and with yourself, carving out quiet time like we've been talking about to just be, to check in with your own thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about being present, both with other people and with yourself. It sounds simple, but it's surprisingly hard to do. I think just asking the questions you've been asking tonight is a great start. You're clearly someone who thinks deeply about connection. That's a really good quality to have.
Or it's difficult, or you could say it's tricky. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. But it was a great talk. I enjoyed talking with you a lot.
Oh, okay. To know. Understandable to clarify. I appreciate that. And it was great talking to you too.
Okay, so I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.
Okay, everyone, that was a very informative and very educational chat with Sesame. I enjoyed it a lot, as you could probably tell. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. And I'll see you all next time. Allah Hafiz.